We are going to start you off with some really nice eye candy this morning. I don't know about you ladies, but I think the entire world went crazy when we first saw Antonio Sabato Jr. He was pretty much half naked in all those Calvin Klein ads. It was really nice to see. He rose to stardom so fast. He had all these famous girlfriends, Pamela Anderson, Madonna. He went from 0 to 100 probably overnight, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember him on General Hospital, like in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
And he was people's sexiest man alive.
Those are good ones. And do you guys remember him in the Janet Jackson video, Love Will Never Do? That was pretty hot. And now Antonio is out with a new book where he's dishing on some of those girlfriends. And he's also talking about how he lived the Hollywood high life until it all took an unexpected turn. Hi, Antonio. How are you?
Hi there. How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you? Good.
Well, we've got to talk about the book.
Yeah, thank you.
The Untold Story. So tell us the story that hasn't been told.
I got the book right here. There's many stories. You know, when I got the idea of writing something about myself, it just went into many stories of my life and my family and being blacklisted from certain people in Hollywood and the whole situation there. All the things that we've been through. There's just a lot of fascinating things that I've been through myself and my family that I think it's worth sharing with. And I think people are going to love it. So far, people really dig the stories. They can relate to it. And I was just surprised to bring all this stuff up because there was just one story after the other.
Well, we were just reminiscing about you before, me and the ladies. We're like, gosh, I remember the Janet Jackson video. We remember the soap operas. What was it like during that time? I mean, not everyone says, I've dated Madonna and Pam Anderson.
yeah, I know, right? It was incredible. I was always fascinated with my life, with things that I had the pleasure and the blessing of going through. I always thank God for everything that I have. I've always kept my head on my shoulders, I hope, and made some mistakes and learned from them and learn from the good things that happen in my life. Like you said, I've been with amazing women, beautiful, stunning, incredible women. And also I just had a career, and I still think I do, and I still want to do what I want to do and still act and produce and direct. But I don't know, I just think I've been blessed. You know, I had a great time on General Hospital. That was amazing. Working with incredible people on GH, starting my career. I talk about that I auditioned for that show years prior and I didn't get it. And I was so broken. I was like, I really wanted to be on that show and a steady job. And I just didn't want to be a driver. I was driving my car and being a messenger, and I was working as an usher in a movie theater and doing all these jobs. And I just wanted to work as an actor. So I talk about that. And then I finally, years later, in my early 20s, I got GH and I took advantage of that, and I just went off, and it took off. It was great.
Yeah, you're being very humble for being named one of the sexiest people alive, too. Wow. So
that was incredible. I know. I've been blessed. I'm telling you, I've been blessed. I always thought of myself as a mediocre, hardworking guy. I never, got up in the morning and go, I'm a celebrity or I'm above anybody, or to think that this business gives you more or less. For me, it was like, and my father, and I talk about this in the book, I talk about my father and my mother and the family value that my family put together and they always taught me good values. Go to work, no matter what you do, work hard, and never treat anything differently than what it is. And, you're going to work and doing it like everybody else and like any other jobs. And I've always treated it that way. Now, of course, there's perks, there's beautiful things that happen in this business, and the travel and being able to be taken care of and all those beautiful things that goes with being in entertainment. And if your career's taken off, so be it. But at the same time, when I got home every night after work, I was always just very humble. And today, in my late 40s, I think I'm still humble, and I want to keep it that way,
No, I was like, no way, not late 40s. You look great. You look great.
Thanks. Well, 48.
Well, let's go back to something that you said before. You said being blacklisted in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you've said before, you believe it's because you're conservative and you endorse Donald Trump. What happened? We're going to pick up with your answer to that question when we come back from break. Everyone, stay with us.